let's move on to the next one, which is sorting. Yes, so we are now here sorting. Okay, so if you are sorting, you can sort by ascending order. You can also sort by descending order. Let's look at the ascending order first. Let's start with numbers. Let's say numbers have 2, I have 1, I have 30, I have, let's say, 7. Now if I want to sort, I can say, let me say numbers.sort. If I query numbers, I will see it sorted. That's how we do it. But then with this approach, what happens is that changes are made on the list item itself, on the list object, list objects rather. So the list object itself, changes are made. So if, let's say, you want to maintain the original list objects, then you can use this approach. Let's just copy this again. You can use the sorted function. So you can say sorted and then say numbers. So this one will perform the operation. On what? On this particular list object, but it's just a copy that will be returned for you. The actual or the original list objects will not be tampered with. It will remain unchanged. So if I say numbers, I'll still get my original one, which is here. But this one will change the values, or will change the original item or the original objects. Yeah, it's an object, so it will change the original object. So you should know when to use this and then when to use this one. Okay, if you want to avoid modifying the original list objects, then you have to use this. But if you don't mind, or if you want to modify the original list object, then this one is also there for you to use. Okay, so this is for what? Ascending order. That's by default. Now if it's descending order, then all that you need to do is still sort by ascending and then use the reverse. So let's look at how to do that. Let's do that here. Let's get that. I'll still start with the numbers. I'll just copy it here. So if I want the descending order, then I can say numbers dot sort reverse equals true. I'll say numbers and I'll get what's it's here. So I will sort, and then after sorting, I will just do a reverse, because when you sort, it's ascending order. So if it's ascending order, then all that I have to do is just reverse that sequence. Then we'll get a descending order. The same applies to sorted. I will just copy this same one here. So if it's sorted, numbers reverse equals true. So that's what we have. So this time we are using this sorted function. So that means that we are not going to modify the original list objects. And so this also means that you can assign the entire operation to another variable and then use that variable later in your codes. So this is how we sort a list. And now let's continue. Now let's look at finding the reverse of a list. So find the reverse. Let's check here. Let's try this. Yeah, I use numbers, but you can also, if you also have a strange, or if you have strange objects here, then you can sort by alphabetical order. But that's something that I didn't do. Maybe let's try one here. Let's check this. This is numbers. Okay, let's try with ascending order first. Let's look at for alphabetical order. Let's see. Sequence. First, let's see. A T C C. So I can say sequences.sort of sequences. So I have it down here. If you don't want to modify the original list objects, then you can just use your sorted sequences, and that also gets it done for you. So the same applies to descending order. So descending order, you sort, and then what? You use reverse equals true. So this will be your assignment. So try that yourself. Okay, now let's